universe is screaming for your attention as we hurtle toward the first days of April 2025. A moment that could redefine your entire existence. A rare and electrifying alignment is unfolding. The waning crescent moon, the new moon, and a solar eclipse are converging in a celestial storm that will shake the very fabric of your reality. Can you feel the tension building, that unshakable sense that something massive is coming? This isn't just a cosmic event. It's a universal wake-up call, a gateway to transformation that could either propel you into a new life or leave you scrambling to catch up if you're unprepared. You might already be feeling the effects. Restless nights, sudden emotional surges, or an eerie sense of anticipation. Have you noticed strange symptoms lately, like vivid dreams or unexplained fatigue? The universe is already whispering to you, urging you to release the past and step into a destiny you've only dreamed of. Don't wait until it's too late. This alignment won't happen again in our lifetime. If you've been feeling these changes, comment, "I have felt it," below, and let's uncover the cosmic truth together. As we edge closer to the new moon, we first plunge into the waning crescent phase, a critical window of closure and deep introspection that you cannot ignore. Picture the moon shrinking in the sky, its light fading into a sliver of darkness, mirroring the urgent need to shed what's holding you back. This isn't a suggestion. It's a cosmic demand to let go of old habits, toxic beliefs, or emotional baggage that's been draining your spirit. The waning crescent is your last chance to clear the slate before the new moon arrives. And if you don't act now, you'll carry that weight into the next cycle, stunting your growth. This phase is a sacred pause, a moment to slow down and listen to the whispers of your soul. What fears are you clinging to? What past hurts are anchoring you in place? The waning crescent demands that you confront these shadows head-on. It's not about action, it's about inner excavation. Have you been feeling drained, overwhelmed, or stuck in a loop of negative thoughts? That's the universe signaling what needs to go. Journaling is your weapon here. Write down what you're ready to release. Whether it's a grudge, a self-doubt, or a relationship that's run its course. Rest is non-negotiable during this phase. The waning crescent's energy is gentle but piercing, urging you to recharge before the storm of transformation hits. Create a ritual to mark this release. Write down what you're letting go of on a piece of paper, then burn it under the fading moonlight, watching the flames dissolve your past. Or bury it in the soil, letting the earth absorb your burdens. Crystals like lapis lazuli, known for its deep wisdom and cleansing power, can amplify your release, while obsidian shields you from lingering negativity. Hold these stones during meditation or place them in your space to feel their protective energy. Ground yourself with barefoot walks in nature, letting the earth steady your racing mind. The clock is ticking. Don't let this phase pass without clearing the way for what's coming. The waning crescent phase is more than just a symbolic moment. It's a cosmic ultimatum, a ticking clock that demands your full attention as the lunar cycle nears its end. Imagine standing on the edge of a cliff, the wind howling around you, the moon above barely a whisper of light in the vast, dark sky. This is the energy of the waning crescent, a quiet but relentless force that strips away illusions and forces you to face the truth. The universe is giving you a narrow window to release what's been holding you back, and if you ignore this call, you'll be dragging the weight of your past into the new cycle, a burden that could sabotage the fresh start the new moon promises. What does this mean for you practically? It means you need to get real with yourself, and you need to do it now. Let's break this down. The waning crescent is all about closure, but closure isn't always easy. It's messy, emotional, and sometimes downright painful. Maybe you've been holding on to a resentment that's been festering for years, like a friend who betrayed your trust or a family member who never apologized for their hurtful words. Or perhaps it's a self-imposed belief that's been keeping you small. Thoughts like, "I'm not good enough to chase my dreams," or "I don't deserve happiness." These are the shadows the waning crescent wants you to confront, and it's not going to let you off the hook. The energy of this phase is like a spotlight, illuminating the corners of your mind you've been avoiding. Have you been waking up with a heavy heart, feeling a sense of unease you can't quite place? That's the waning crescent at work, stirring up those buried emotions and begging you to release them before it's too late. So, How do you do this inner excavation? Start by creating a sacred space for yourself, a quiet corner of your home where you won't be disturbed. Light a candle, not just for ambience, but as a symbol of the light you're about to bring into your darkness. Sit with a journal and ask yourself some hard questions. What am I holding on to that's no longer serving me? Is there a memory, a fear, or a relationship that's draining my energy? Be honest with yourself, even if the answers make you uncomfortable. For example, maybe you've been staying in a job that makes you miserable because you're afraid of change, or perhaps you've been avoiding a conversation with a loved one because you're scared of the outcome. Write it all down unfiltered. Let the words flow onto the page like a river, carrying away the emotional debris that's been clogging your spirit. But writing alone isn't enough. You need to take it a step further with a release ritual that makes this process tangible. One powerful method is to take that piece of paper where you've poured out your fears and regrets and burn it under the waning crescent moon. Find a safe outdoor space, perhaps in your backyard or a nearby park, and as you light the paper, visualize the flames consuming your past. Watch the smoke rise into the night sky, carrying away the weight you've been holding. If burning isn't an option, you can bury the paper in the earth. Dig a small hole in your garden or a potted plant, and as you cover it with soil, imagine the earth absorbing your burdens, transforming them into fertile ground for new growth. This act isn't just symbolic. It's a declaration to the universe that you're ready to let go. Crystals can amplify this process, acting as energetic allies during this intense phase. Lapis lazuli, with its deep blue hue flecked with gold, is a stone of truth and wisdom, perfect for helping you uncover the root of your emotional blocks. Hold it in your hand as you journal, or place it on your forehead during meditation to open your third eye and gain clarity. Obsidian, a glossy black stone formed from volcanic lava, is a powerful protector, shielding you from the negative energy that might surface as you release old wounds. Keep it in your pocket or place it near your bed to ward off emotional turbulence. You can also create a crystal grid in your space. Arrange these stones in a circle around your journal or candle, setting the intention that they'll support your release process. Rest is another crucial element of the waning crescent, but this isn't just about physical sleep. It's about giving your mind, body, and spirit a chance to reset. The energy of this phase can be draining, especially if you're doing deep emotional work. You might feel unusually tired, foggy, or even a little irritable as the universe pushes you to confront your shadows. Honor this by slowing down. Cancel unnecessary plans, turn off your phone for a few hours, and give yourself permission to rest. Take a long, warm bath infused with patchouli essential oil. Its earthy scent will ground you, helping you feel safe as you navigate this introspective time. Add a handful of Epsom salts to the water to draw out physical and emotional tension. As you soak, close your eyes and visualize the water washing away your burdens, leaving you cleansed and ready for the new moon. Grounding practices are essential to keep you anchored during this phase. The waning crescent can make you feel unmoored, as if you're floating in a sea of emotions with no solid ground in sight. To counter this, spend time in nature. Go for a barefoot walk in a park or forest, feeling the grass or soil beneath your feet. Imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet, sinking deep into the earth, connecting you to its steady, nurturing energy. If you live in a city and don't have easy access to nature, you can ground yourself indoors by sitting on the floor, closing your eyes, and visualizing yourself in a peaceful natural setting. A forest, a beach, or a mountain. Breathe deeply, inhaling for a count of 4, holding for 4, and exhaling for 4. This simple breathing exercise will calm your nervous system and help you stay present as you release. Let's talk about the emotional signs you might be experiencing during the waning crescent. Have you been having vivid dreams that leave you unsettled when you wake? Maybe you've been dreaming of people from your past, or scenarios that feel heavy with unresolved emotions. These dreams aren't random. They're messages from your subconscious, brought to the surface by the waning crescent's energy. Pay attention to them and write them down in your journal as soon as you wake up. Look for patterns or symbols that might point to what you need to release. For example, if you keep dreaming of a childhood home, it might be a sign that you're holding on to old wounds from that time in your life. Use these insights to guide your release work, Another sign to watch for is a heightened sense of nostalgia or sadness. The waning crescent often stirs up memories, especially those tied to pain or regret. You might find yourself thinking about a failed relationship, a missed opportunity, or a time when you felt powerless. These emotions are surfacing for a reason. They're ready to be released. Don't push them away. Instead, sit with them. Acknowledge the pain, thank it for the lessons it taught you, and then let it go. You can do this through a simple meditation. Close your eyes, picture the memory as a balloon in your hands, and imagine releasing it into the sky, watching it float away until it disappears. This visualization can be incredibly freeing, helping you create space for the new energy that's coming. Finally, let's address the physical space around you. The waning crescent is a powerful time to declutter because your external environment mirrors your internal state. If your home is chaotic, piles of papers, overflowing closets, or neglected corners, it's likely reflecting the emotional clutter you're carrying. Set aside a few hours to clear out your space. Start small. Tackle a single drawer or shelf, sorting through items and asking yourself, does this bring me joy? Does this support the person I want to become? If the answer is no, let it go. Donate, recycle, or throw away anything that doesn't align with your future self. As you clear your space, you'll feel a corresponding lightness in your spirit, as if you're making room for the universe to bring in new blessings. The waning crescent is your final warning before the new moon arrives, a chance to shed the old and prepare for the new. Don't let this phase pass you by. The universe is watching, and it's ready to reward those who do the work. What are you ready to release? What's been holding you back from stepping into your power? The answers are within you, and the waning crescent is here to help you find them. Act now because the clock is ticking, and the new moon waits for no one. As the moon vanishes into the inky blackness of the new moon, a profound opportunity emerges, a blank slate that demands your boldest dreams. This isn't just a fresh start. It's a cosmic mandate to rewrite your future. The new moon is your chance to plant seeds of intention, but you must act with precision and clarity, or the universe will plant them for you, and you might not like the results. The darkness of the sky mirrors the unknown potential within you, beckoning you to step into your power and create the life you've always craved. Have you been yearning for a new career, a deeper connection, or financial freedom? This is your moment to claim it, but only if you're crystal clear about what you want. The new moon's energy is a cosmic amplifier, magnifying your intentions and sending them out into the universe. But vague wishes won't cut it. You need a roadmap. Sit in a quiet space, light a candle to symbolize the spark of your desires, and write down your goals with laser focus. What do you want to manifest? A thriving business? A soulmate connection? Be specific because the universe is listening. Elevate your ritual with sandalwood incense, its earthy scent grounding you as you visualize your dreams coming to life. Picture yourself living that reality. Feel the joy, the freedom, the love. This emotional alignment is your magnet for manifestation. Create a vision board with images that scream your desires. A new home, a passport stamped with adventures, a loving partner, and place it where you'll see it daily. The new moon demands trust. Plant your seeds, then let go, knowing they'll bloom in divine timing. But stay vigilant. Distractions can derail your focus. Practice mindfulness daily, breathing deeply to center yourself and keep your intentions alive. Gratitude is your secret weapon here. Thank the universe for what you already have and watch abundance multiply. Repeat this affirmation. I trust the universe to unfold my dreams in perfect timing. The new moon is your launchpad. Don't let it slip through your fingers. The new moon is a cosmic reset button, but it's not here to play games. It's a high-stakes opportunity that demands your full commitment. Imagine the sky as a vast, black canvas, the moon completely hidden from view, waiting for you to paint your future with bold, vibrant strokes. This is the energy of the new moon, a potent, fertile void that's ready to receive your intentions and turn them into reality. But here's the catch: the universe is a mirror, reflecting back exactly what you project. If your intentions are scattered, unclear, or half-hearted, you'll get scattered, unclear results. If you show up with clarity, passion, and and trust. The universe will meet you halfway, delivering opportunities and synchronicities that align with your deepest desires. The new moon in April 2025 is your chance to take control of your destiny, but you must act with intention or the universe will act for you, and its plans might not align with yours. Let's dive deeper into what this means for you. The new moon is a time of beginnings, but beginnings require a foundation. You can't build a house on shaky ground, and you can't manifest your dreams without a clear vision. So, what do you want to create? Maybe you've been dreaming of starting your own business, a cozy cafe in a bustling city, or an online store selling handmade jewelry. Or perhaps you're craving a deeper connection, a relationship that feels like coming home, where you're seen and loved for your truest self. Or maybe you're after financial freedom, the kind of abundance that lets you travel the world, support your family, or simply live without the constant stress of bills. Whatever it is, the new moon is your moment to claim it, but you need to get specific. The universe doesn't respond to vague wishes like, "I want to be happy." It responds to detailed, heartfelt intentions like, "I want to open a cafe by the end of this year, serving organic coffee and hosting poetry nights, in a space that feels warm and welcoming to my community." To harness the new moon's energy, you need a ritual that anchors your intentions and signals to the universe that you're serious. Start by creating a sacred space. Find a quiet spot in your home, maybe a corner of your bedroom or a cozy nook by a window. Clear the area of clutter because a cluttered space creates a cluttered mind. Light a candle, choosing a color that resonates with your intention. White for purity and new beginnings, green for abundance, or red for passion and love. As the flame flickers, imagine it igniting the spark of your dreams. Now, take a piece of paper and write down your intentions. Be as specific as possible. If you're manifesting a new career, write down the exact role you want, the salary you're aiming for, and the kind of work environment that lights you up. If you're calling in love, describe the qualities of your ideal partner, their sense of humor, their values, the way they make you feel. The act of writing is powerful. It takes your thoughts out of the ether and makes them tangible, giving them a physical form that the universe can work with. Visualization is the next step, and it's where the magic really happens. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and picture yourself living your dream. If you're manifesting a new home, imagine walking through the front door. Feel the coolness of the doorknob in your hand. Smell the fresh paint on the walls. Hear the laughter of your loved ones as they gather in the living room. If you're manifesting a soulmate, picture a moment with them. Maybe you're sitting by a fireplace, sharing stories, or walking hand in hand through a park, the autumn leaves crunching under your feet. The key here is to feel the emotions of having your dream: joy, peace, excitement, love. These emotions are your magnet, drawing your desires to you like a moth to a flame. To enhance this visualization, burn sandalwood incense. Its rich, grounding scent will help you stay present and focused, creating a sensory anchor for your intentions. A vision board is another powerful tool to keep your dreams front and center. Gather a stack of old magazines, a piece of poster board, and some glue, and let your creativity run wild. Flip through the pages and cut out images, words, or phrases that resonate with your intentions. If you're manifesting travel, find pictures of the destinations you want to visit. Maybe a sun-soaked beach in Bali, or the cobblestone streets of Paris. If you're manifesting a new career, look for images of someone thriving in that role. A chef plating a beautiful dish, or a writer typing at a sunlit desk. Arrange these images on your board, adding affirmations like, "I am abundant," or "I am loved." Place your vision board somewhere you'll see it every day. Above your desk, on your fridge, or by your bedside. Every time you look at it, you'll be reminded of your intentions, keeping them alive in your subconscious and signaling to the universe that you're ready to receive. The new moon also demands trust, and this is where many people stumble. Once you've set your intentions, you need to let go of the need to control the outcome. Think of your intentions as seeds you've planted in a garden. You don't dig them up every day to check if they're growing. You water them, give them sunlight, and trust that they'll sprout in their own time. The same applies here. After your ritual, release your intentions to the universe with a simple prayer or affirmation. I trust the universe to unfold my dreams in perfect timing. then let go. This doesn't mean you sit back and do nothing. It means you take inspired action while surrendering the how and when to the universe. For example, if you're manifesting a new job, start updating your resume, networking with people in your industry, or taking a course to build your skills. These actions show the universe you're serious, but they also keep you open to unexpected opportunities, like a chance meeting that leads to your dream role. Distractions are the enemy of manifestation, and the new moon's energy is too potent to waste. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get pulled away from your intentions by social media, work stress, or endless to-do lists. To stay focused, practice mindfulness daily. Set aside 5 minutes each morning to center yourself. Sit in a quiet space, close your eyes, and take deep breaths, inhaling for a count of 4, holding for 4, and exhaling for 4. As you breathe, bring your intentions to mind, feeling the excitement of what's to come. This simple practice will keep you aligned with your goals, even when life gets chaotic. You can also create a daily ritual to reconnect with your vision board. Spend a few moments looking at it, speaking your intentions out loud, and feeling the emotions of having them. Gratitude is another key to amplifying the new moon's energy. The universe loves a grateful heart, because gratitude shifts your energy from lack to abundance. Take a moment each day to write down 3 things you're grateful for. Maybe it's the warmth of your morning coffee, the support of a friend, or the roof over your head. As you write, feel the appreciation in your body, letting it fill you with warmth. This practice opens the door for more blessings to flow in, because what you focus on expands. If you're grateful for the love you already have, you'll attract more love. If you're grateful for the money in your bank account, you'll attract more abundance. Gratitude is like fertilizer for the seeds you've planted. It helps them grow faster and stronger. Finally, let's talk about the signs you might notice during the new moon. You might feel a surge of inspiration, as if ideas are pouring into your mind faster than you can write them down. Pay attention to these. They're messages from the universe, guiding you toward your next steps. You might also experience synchronicities, those coincidences that feel too perfect to be random. Maybe you're thinking about starting a business, and you randomly meet someone who offers to mentor you. Or you're manifesting a trip, and you stumble across a discounted flight to your dream destination. These are signs that your intentions are taking root, so don't ignore them. Write them down in your journal, and thank the universe for its guidance. The new moon is your launch pad, but it's up to you to take the leap. Don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers. Your future self is counting on you. Hold on tight, because the solar eclipse is here to shake your world to its core. This isn't just a celestial event. It's a cosmic reckoning, a moment when the moon blocks the sun, casting a shadow over the earth and illuminating the shadows within you. The alignment of the sun, moon, and earth creates an energy so intense, it could either catapult you into a new reality or leave you reeling if you're not prepared. The solar eclipse supercharges the new moon's energy, acting as a magnifying glass that focuses your intentions and forces you to face hidden truths. What have you been avoiding? A toxic relationship? A career that drains your soul? The eclipse will rip away the illusions, exposing what's been lurking in the shadows of your life. This is a time of revelation, sudden insights, unexpected opportunities, and jarring clarity. You might wake up one morning with a realization that changes everything, or a chance encounter might redirect your path entirely. The eclipse doesn't play games. It's here to push you into alignment with your highest purpose, whether you're ready or not. But this intensity can be overwhelming. You might feel emotionally raw, restless, or even physically off balance as the eclipse's energy surges through you. Grounding is your lifeline. Spend time in nature, practice deep breathing, and keep a journal nearby to capture the flood of insights. Write down any dreams, synchronicities, or gut feelings that arise. They're messages from the universe guiding your next steps. The eclipse is a cosmic reset, clearing away what no longer serves you and opening doors to new beginnings. Embrace the unknown with courage, because this is where your transformation begins. Don't resist the change. It's your ticket to a life aligned with your truest self. The solar eclipse is a cosmic juggernaut, a celestial event so powerful it can rewrite the script of your life in a single moment. Picture this. The moon slides perfectly between the Earth and the sun, plunging the world into an eerie twilight, a shadow that feels both ominous and electric. This is the energy of the solar eclipse in April 2025. A force that doesn't just nudge you toward change but shoves you into it with both hands. The alignment of the sun, moon, and Earth creates a vortex of energy, a portal that amplifies the new moon's intentions and thrusts you into a new reality. But this isn't a gentle transition. It's a reckoning, a moment when the universe demands that you face the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it might be. The question is, are you ready to step into the storm, or will you be caught off guard, left scrambling to pick up the pieces? Let's unpack what this means for you. The solar eclipse is a time of revelation, and it's not here to sugarcoat anything. It's like a cosmic spotlight, shining directly on the areas of your life you've been avoiding. Maybe you've been in a relationship that's been draining your energy for years, a partner who doesn't support your dreams, or a friendship that's become more toxic than nurturing. You've been making excuses, telling yourself it's not that bad, or that you'll deal with it later. The eclipse isn't going to let you hide anymore. It might bring a moment of clarity, a conversation that reveals the truth, or a sudden realization that you deserve better. Or perhaps you've been stuck in a job that's sucking the life out of you, a 9 to 5 that leaves you feeling empty and unfulfilled. The eclipse could bring an unexpected opportunity, a job offer out of the blue, or a chance to pivot into a career that aligns with your passions. But it could also force your hand, pushing you to quit before you're ready, because the universe knows you won't make the leap on your own. These revelations aren't always comfortable, but they're always for your highest good. The solar eclipse is here to align you with your truest path, even if that means tearing down the structures you've built around yourself. Think of it as a cosmic demolition crew, clearing away the old to make space for the new. You might wake up one morning with a sudden insight that changes everything, like realizing you've been living someone else's dream instead of your own, or understanding that the fear you've been carrying isn't yours to hold. Or you might experience a synchronicity that feels like a message from the universe, a chance encounter with someone who offers you a new perspective, or a sign that points you in a direction you never considered. These moments are the eclipse's way of shaking you awake, reminding you that you're here for a purpose, and it's time to step into it. But let's be real, the intensity of the solar eclipse can be a lot to handle. The energy of this event is like a tidal wave, crashing over you and stirring up emotions you didn't even know you had. You might feel emotionally raw, as if your heart is wide open, vulnerable to every feeling that passes through. You might notice physical symptoms too, restlessness, headaches, or a racing heart as your body tries to process the energetic shift. Some people even report feeling a sense of vertigo or disorientation, as if the ground beneath them is shifting. These symptoms aren't random. They're your body's way of responding to the eclipse's power, and they're a sign that you're being rewired for a new reality. But they can also be overwhelming, especially if you're not prepared. That's where grounding comes in. It's your lifeline during this cosmic storm. The solar eclipse's energy can make you feel unmoored, as if you're floating in a sea of uncertainty with no anchor to hold on to. To counter this, you need to root yourself in the present moment, and nature is one of the best ways to do that. Spend time outside, even if it's just a 20-minute walk in a nearby park. Take off your shoes and feel the earth beneath your feet. Let the grass, soil, or sand ground you, reminding you that you're supported by something bigger. If you can, find a body of water, a lake, a river, or even the ocean, and sit by its edge, listening to the sound of the waves or the gentle trickle of a stream. Water is a powerful cleanser, and it can help wash away the emotional turbulence the eclipse might stir up. As you sit, close your eyes and breathe deeply, imagining the Earth's energy rising up through your body, steadying your mind and calming your heart. Deep breathing is another essential tool to keep you centered during the eclipse. The energy of this event can make your nervous system feel like it's on overdrive, leaving you anxious or scattered. To counteract this, practice a simple breathing exercise. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. This box breathing technique will slow your heart rate, calm your mind, and bring you back to the present moment. You can do this anywhere, sitting at your desk, lying in bed, or even standing in line at the grocery store. Make it a habit to check in with your breath throughout the day, especially if you start to feel overwhelmed. You can also pair this with a grounding affirmation. I am safe. I am grounded. I am supported by the universe. Repeat this to yourself as you breathe, letting the words anchor you in the midst of the eclipse's intensity. Journaling is another powerful way to navigate the solar eclipse, because this event is likely to bring a flood of insights, dreams, and synchronicities that you don't want to miss. Keep a notebook and pen nearby at all times, on your nightstand, in your bag, or even in your car. When a sudden realization hits, write it down immediately. For example, you might be driving to work and suddenly understand why you've been feeling stuck in your career. It's because you've been chasing someone else's definition of success instead of your own. Or you might have a dream that feels so vivid it's like a message from the universe. Maybe you dream of standing on a mountaintop, the wind in your hair, a sense of freedom washing over you. These insights are the eclipse's way of speaking to you, so don't let them slip away. Write down every detail and look for patterns or themes that might guide your next steps. The solar eclipse is also a time of new beginnings, but these beginnings often come with an ending. The universe might close a door in your life, a relationship, a job, a belief system, but it will always open a window. For example, if you've been in a toxic relationship, the eclipse might bring a moment of clarity that gives you the courage to walk away. It might be painful, but on the other side of that pain is freedom, and the universe will reward your bravery with new opportunities. Maybe a new connection that feels more aligned, or a chance to rediscover yourself. Or if you've been clinging to a career that's no longer serving you, the eclipse might push you to take a leap. Maybe you'll get laid off, or you'll finally find the strength to quit. At first, it might feel like a loss, but soon after, you might stumble into a new path that lights you up in ways you never imagined. The eclipse is a cosmic reset, clearing away what no longer serves you and making space for what does. Embracing the unknown is the final piece of the puzzle during the solar eclipse. This event is all about change, and change is rarely comfortable. You might feel a mix of excitement and fear as the eclipse's energy pushes you into uncharted territory. That's normal, it means you're growing. The key is to lean into the uncertainty with courage, trusting that the universe has a plan for you, even if you can't see it yet. Think of it like standing at the edge of a diving board, the water below dark and unknown. You can either turn back, clinging to the safety of what you know, or you can jump, trusting that the water will catch you. The solar eclipse is asking you to jump. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and leap into the unknown. Your transformation is waiting on the other side, and it's going to be more beautiful than you can imagine. Don't resist the change. It's your ticket to a life aligned with your truest self. The waning crescent, new moon, and solar eclipse aren't separate events. They're a celestial storm, a three-part dance of energy that builds toward a crescendo of transformation. The waning crescent is your preparation, a quiet but urgent call to release the old and make space for the new. The new moon is your ignition, fueling your dreams with cosmic momentum, and the solar eclipse is your accelerator, amplifying everything and thrusting you into uncharted territory. Together, they form a flow of energy that demands your active participation. You can't sit this one out. The waning crescent has already begun its work, urging you to shed emotional baggage. The new moon has ignited your intentions, setting the stage for creation. Now, the solar eclipse is here to push you over the edge, forcing you to act on the insights it reveals. What if this alignment is the key to unlocking a destiny you've been too afraid to claim? What if the universe is handing you a once-in-a-lifetime chance to rewrite your story? Don't let fear hold you back. Lean into the unknown with trust and courage. The universe is guiding you, but you must take the leap. The waning crescent, new moon, and solar eclipse in April 2025 aren't just a series of celestial events. They're a celestial storm, a cosmic symphony that's been building for months, maybe even years, to bring you to this exact moment. Think of it as a three-act play, each phase playing a crucial role in your transformation. The waning crescent is Act 1, the quiet before the storm, where the stage is set for what's to come. The new moon is Act 2, the rising action, where the plot thickens and the stakes get higher. And the solar eclipse is Act 3, the climactic finale, where everything comes to a head and the hero, you, must make a choice that will determine the course of the story. This alignment is a rare and powerful convergence, a dance of energy that's been choreographed by the universe to push you toward your highest potential. But this isn't a passive experience. You're not just a spectator in this cosmic drama. You're the star, and the universe is waiting for you to step into your role. Let's break down how these phases work together, because understanding their flow is key to navigating this storm. The waning crescent, as we've discussed, is your preparation phase. It's the moment when the universe hands you a broom and says, "Clean house." This phase is all about clearing out the old habits, old beliefs, old relationships, so you can make space for the new. It's like decluttering your home before a big move. You can't bring all your old junk with you, or there won't be room for the new furniture you've been dreaming of. The waning crescent is your chance to let go of anything that's been holding you back, whether it's a fear of failure, a grudge you've been holding on to, or a belief that you're not worthy of your dreams. This phase is quiet but urgent, a whisper that grows louder with each passing day. Release, release, release. If you've done the work, journaling, rituals, grounding, you'll feel a sense of lightness as this phase comes to a close, as if you've shed a heavy coat you didn't realize you were wearing. The new moon is the ignition, the moment when the engine of your transformation roars to life. This phase is all about creation, about taking the space you've cleared and filling it with your boldest dreams. The new moon's energy is fertile, like rich soil after a rain, ready to receive the seeds of your intentions. But as we've discussed, you need to be intentional about what you plant. This is where your vision board, your written intentions, and your visualization come into play. They're the seeds you're sowing, the blueprint for the future you want to create. The new moon is a cosmic amplifier, taking your intentions and broadcasting them to the universe like a radio signal. But it's also a test of your trust. Once you've planted your seeds, you need to step back and let the universe do its work. This can be hard, especially if you're a control freak. Your instinct might be to dig up the seeds every day to check on their progress. But the new moon asks you to surrender, to trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring your dreams to life. And then comes the solar eclipse, the accelerator, the moment when the universe hits the gas pedal and sends you hurtling into a new reality. The eclipse takes the intentions you set during the new moon and supercharges them, amplifying their energy and pushing them to the forefront of your life. But it also brings a wild card element, sudden insights, unexpected opportunities, and jarring revelations that can change everything in an instant. The eclipse is like a cosmic director, shouting action, and thrusting you onto the stage of your own life. It's the moment when the plot twists, when the hero faces their greatest challenge and must decide whether to rise or fall. For you, this might mean a sudden opportunity that aligns perfectly with your new moon intentions, like a job offer that matches the career you've been dreaming of, or a chance meeting that leads to a new relationship. But it could also mean a challenge, a relationship ending, a project failing, or a truth coming to light that forces you to rethink everything. The eclipse doesn't care about your comfort zone. It's here to push you into alignment with your highest purpose, whether you're ready or not. Together, these three phases form a flow of energy that's both dynamic and relentless, a current that pulls you toward transformation whether you're swimming with it or against it. The waning crescent prepares you by clearing the way, the new moon ignites your dreams, and the solar eclipse accelerates your journey, forcing you to act on the insights it reveals. But this flow isn't just about the big moments. It's also about the small daily choices you make. How are you showing up during the waning crescent? Are you doing the inner work, or are you avoiding it? How are you engaging with the new moon's energy? Are you setting clear intentions, or are you letting distractions pull you off course? And how will you respond to the solar eclipse's revelations? Will you lean into the change with courage, or will you resist it out of fear? These choices will determine how this celestial storm plays out in your life. Let's talk about the stakes, because they're higher than you might realize. What if this alignment is the key to unlocking a destiny you've been too afraid to claim? What if the universe is handing you a once-in-a-lifetime chance to rewrite your story, to step into a version of yourself you've only dreamed of? Maybe you've always wanted to be an artist, but you've been too scared to leave your stable job. The waning crescent might help you release that fear, The new moon might inspire you to set an intention to pursue your art, and the solar eclipse might bring an opportunity, like a gallery owner discovering your work, that makes it impossible to stay in your comfort zone. Or maybe you've been longing for a deeper connection, but you've been too guarded to let anyone in. The waning crescent might help you let go of past hurts. The new moon might help you set an intention for love, and the solar eclipse might bring someone into your life who challenges you to open your heart. These are the kinds of shifts this alignment can bring, but only if you're willing to do the work and take the leap. Navigating this celestial storm requires trust, courage, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. The universe is guiding you, but it's not going to hold your hand. It's going to push you, challenge you, and sometimes even scare you. But it's also going to reward you in ways you can't even imagine. The waning crescent, new moon, and solar eclipse are a cosmic invitation to evolve, to shed the old and step into the new. They're asking you to trust the process, to believe that you're being guided toward exactly where you need to be. So what's holding you back? Is it fear, doubt, a need for control? Whatever it is, the universe is asking you to let it go. Lean into the unknown with an open heart, and watch as the pieces of your life fall into place in ways you never thought possible. The celestial storm is here, and it's time to navigate it with everything you've got. The new moon and solar eclipse in April 2025 carry a profound astrological weight, and their placement in the zodiac will shape how you experience this cosmic storm. If the new moon falls in Taurus, expect a surge of determination and a fierce drive to build stability, perfect for setting intentions around financial security or long-term goals. Taurus's grounded energy will push you to take practical steps toward your dreams, but it also demands patience. If it's in Scorpio, brace for emotional intensity and deep healing. Scorpio's transformative power will urge you to confront your deepest fears and emerge stronger. The solar eclipse, meanwhile, is a cosmic wildcard. Eclipses are known for triggering fated events, sudden shifts that feel destined, even if they catch you off guard. For Gemini, this eclipse might spark a career breakthrough, pushing you to take a risk you've been avoiding. For Sagittarius, it could bring a revelation in your relationships, forcing you to redefine what you value in love. Check your birth chart. Those with placements in the new moon sign will feel its energy most intensely. The stars are speaking, and they're urging you to align with your soul's true path. Don't ignore their call. The new moon and solar eclipse in April 2025 aren't just cosmic events. They're astrological powerhouses. Their energy shaped by the zodiac signs they fall in, and their impact tailored to your personal birth chart. The stars are speaking, and they're delivering a message that's as unique as you are. But to understand what they're saying, you need to listen closely, because the astrological influences of this alignment will determine how you experience this celestial storm, and how you can harness its energy to transform your life. The universe is handing you a cosmic map, but it's up to you to read it. Are you ready to hear what the stars have to say? Or will you let this guidance pass you by? Let's start with the new moon, because its placement in the zodiac sets the tone for the intentions you'll set during this phase. If the new moon falls in Taurus, you're in for a surge of grounded, determined energy that's perfect for building stability and security. Taurus is an earth sign, ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and money, and it's all about creating a solid foundation for the future. This new moon will push you to set intentions around long-term goals. Maybe you want to save for a house, pay off debt, or build a business that provides financial freedom. Taurus's energy is practical and methodical, so this is the time to create a step-by-step plan for your dreams. For example, if you're manifesting financial abundance, you might set an intention to save a specific amount each month, or to launch a side hustle that brings in extra income. But Taurus also demands patience. It's not about quick wins, but about slow, steady progress. You might feel a strong urge to take action, but the universe is asking you to pace yourself, to trust that your efforts will bear fruit in time. If the new moon falls in Scorpio, the energy shifts dramatically. Scorpio is a water sign, ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation and rebirth, and it's all about diving deep into the shadows to uncover hidden truths. This new moon will bring an intensity that's both powerful and unsettling, urging you to confront your deepest fears and emerge stronger on the other side. You might feel a pull toward emotional healing. Maybe you're ready to release a trauma that's been holding you back, or to forgive someone who hurt you in the past. Scorpio's energy is transformative, so this is the perfect time to set intentions around personal growth and self-discovery. For example, you might set an intention to start therapy, to explore your spirituality, or to reconnect with a part of yourself you've been neglecting. But Scorpio also brings a magnetic, almost mystical quality to your intentions. If you're manifesting love, you might attract a connection that feels fated, a soulmate who challenges you to grow in ways you never imagined. The key with Scorpio is to embrace the intensity, to lean into the discomfort and trust that it's leading you toward healing. Now, let's talk about the solar eclipse, because this event is a cosmic wildcard, its energy amplified by the zodiac sign it falls in. Eclipses are known for triggering fated events, sudden shifts that feel destined, even if they catch you off guard. They're like cosmic plot twists, shaking up your life in ways you didn't see coming but that ultimately serve your highest good. If the eclipse aligns with Gemini, expect a surge of mental energy and a focus on communication and learning. Gemini is an air sign, ruled by Mercury, the planet of intellect and connection, and it's all about ideas, networking, and adaptability. This eclipse might spark a career breakthrough. Maybe you'll get an unexpected job offer, or you'll finally take a risk you've been avoiding, like pitching a big idea to your boss or starting a podcast. Gemini's energy is fast-paced and curious, so you might feel a rush of inspiration, as if your mind is buzzing with possibilities. But it can also bring challenges. Gemini's duality might make you feel torn between two paths, or you might struggle with overthinking. The key is to stay flexible, to trust your intuition, and to take action on the opportunities that feel aligned. If the eclipse falls in Sagittarius, the energy shifts toward expansion and adventure. Sagittarius is a fire sign, ruled by Jupiter, the planet of growth and abundance, and it's all about exploring new horizons, whether that's through travel, learning, or spirituality. This eclipse might bring a revelation in your relationships, forcing you to redefine what you value in love. Maybe you'll realize that a partnership isn't aligned with your true desires, or you'll meet someone new who inspires you to see the world in a different way. Sagittarius's energy is optimistic and free-spirited, so this eclipse might push you to take a leap of faith. Maybe you'll book a spontaneous trip, enroll in a course that challenges you, or have a conversation that changes the course of a relationship. But Sagittarius can also be reckless, so be mindful of acting impulsively. The universe is asking you to expand, but it's also asking you to trust the timing of your journey. Your personal birth chart plays a huge role in how you'll experience this alignment, so let's talk about how to use it to your advantage. If you don't already know your chart, you can look it up online using your birth date, time, and place. It'll show you your sun, moon, and rising signs, as well as the placement of the planets at the time of your birth. The sign that the new moon and solar eclipse fall in will activate a specific area of your chart, highlighting the themes that are most ripe for transformation. For example, if the new moon is in Taurus and Taurus rules your second house of money and self-worth, you'll feel a strong pull to set intentions around financial abundance and self-esteem. If the eclipse is in Gemini and Gemini rules your 10th house of career, you might experience a sudden shift in your professional life, like a promotion or a new job opportunity. Those with placements in the new moon sign, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising, will feel its energy most intensely, as if the universe is shining a spotlight on that part of your life. Let's bring this to life with some examples. If you're a Cancer with a Taurus rising, and the new moon is in Taurus, you'll feel a surge of energy around your identity and personal goals. You might set an intention to step into a leadership role, or to finally launch that project you've been dreaming of. The eclipse, if it's in Gemini, might bring a career opportunity that aligns with that intention, like a chance to collaborate with a new team, or to take on a role that lets you shine. If you're a Virgo with a Scorpio moon, and the new moon is in Scorpio, you'll feel a deep emotional pull to heal old wounds and set intentions around self-love. The eclipse, if it's in Sagittarius, might bring a new relationship or a spiritual awakening that helps you release those wounds and step into a more authentic version of yourself. These examples show how the stars are speaking to you personally, guiding you toward the areas of your life that need attention. The astrological impact of this alignment is a call to action. a reminder that the universe is always working in your favor, even when it feels chaotic. The new moon and solar eclipse are here to help you align with your soul's true path, but they're also asking you to trust the process. The stars are speaking, and their message is clear. You're ready for this transformation, even if you don't feel ready. So, take a moment to check your birth chart to see where the new moon and eclipse are activating your life. Listen to the guidance they're offering and let it shape your intentions and actions. The universe is handing you a cosmic roadmap. Don't ignore its call. The stars are speaking, and they're waiting for you to answer. To navigate this cosmic storm, you need the right tools to amplify your energy and protect your spirit. Crystals are your allies here. Citron radiates positivity and abundance, perfect for manifesting during the new moon, while hematite grounds you during the eclipse's intensity. Keep these stones close during rituals or meditation to harness their power. Essential oils can elevate your practice. Patchouli oil grounds you with its earthy scent, ideal for the waning crescent's release, while ylang ylang enhances your focus during the new moon's intention setting. Diffuse these oils or add them to a bath to create a sacred space. Journaling is your anchor. Ask yourself, what am I ready to release during the waning crescent, and what do I want to create during the new moon? Write down any eclipse insights. They're your roadmap to transformation. These tools aren't optional. They're your shield against the storm. Navigating the cosmic storm of the waning crescent, new moon, and solar eclipse in April 2025 is no small feat. It's a high-stakes journey that requires you to be at your best, energetically, emotionally, and spiritually. The universe is throwing a lot at you, and if you're not prepared, you might find yourself overwhelmed by the intensity of this alignment. That's where cosmic tools come in. They're your allies, your shields, your amplifiers, helping you harness the energy of this celestial storm and protect your spirit from its more turbulent effects. These tools aren't just nice-to-haves. They're essential, a lifeline that will keep you grounded, focused, and aligned as you move through this transformative time. Let's dive into the most powerful tools you can use to arm yourself for the shift, and how to use them to maximize their impact. First, let's talk about crystals because they're some of the most potent tools for working with lunar energy. Crystals have been used for centuries to amplify intentions, protect against negative energy, and connect with the spiritual realm, and they're especially powerful during this alignment. Citron is a must-have for the new moon phase. Its bright, golden hue radiates positivity and abundance, making it the perfect stone for manifesting your dreams. Citron is often called the merchant stone because of its association with wealth, but its energy goes beyond money. It's about attracting all forms of abundance, whether that's love, opportunities, or joy. During your new moon ritual, hold a piece of citron in your hand as you write your intentions, or place it on your vision board to amplify the energy of your goals. You can also meditate with citron, holding it over your solar plexus chakra, just above your navel, to boost your confidence and align with the energy of abundance. Imagine its golden light filling your body, dissolving any doubts or fears, and replacing them with a sense of possibility. Hematite, on the other hand, is your go-to stone for the solar eclipse, because its grounding energy will keep you anchored during the intensity of this event. Hematite is a shiny, metallic stone that's known for its ability to absorb negative energy and bring balance to your mind, body, and spirit. The eclipse's energy can make you feel scattered or overwhelmed, but hematite acts like an energetic anchor, pulling you back to center. Keep a piece of hematite in your pocket or wear it as a bracelet during the eclipse, especially if you're feeling anxious or unmoored. You can also use it in a grounding meditation. Lie down, place the hematite on your root chakra at the base of your spine, and visualize its energy sinking into the earth, rooting you deeply into the ground. As you breathe, imagine any excess energy or emotional turbulence being absorbed by the stone, leaving you calm and centered. You can also create a protective grid around your home by placing hematite stones in the four corners of your space, setting the intention that they'll shield you from any negative energy the eclipse might stir up. Essential oils are another powerful tool for aligning with the energy of this alignment, because they work on a sensory level, creating a sacred atmosphere that enhances your rituals and supports your emotional well-being. Patchouli oil is a must-have for the waning crescent phase. Its deep, earthy scent is incredibly grounding, helping you feel safe and supported as you release old emotions. Patchouli has been used for centuries in spiritual practices, and its energy is perfect for this introspective time. Add a few drops of patchouli oil to a diffuser in your space, letting its rich aroma fill the air as you journal or meditate. You can also add it to a bath. Mix 5 to 10 drops with a carrier oil like coconut or jojoba, and pour it into warm water along with a handful of Epsom salts. As you soak, imagine the water washing away your emotional baggage, the patchouli oil grounding you and helping you release with ease. If you don't have a diffuser or a bathtub, you can simply put a drop of patchouli oil on your wrists or behind your ears, inhaling deeply to connect with its grounding energy. Ylang ylang oil, with its sweet, floral scent, is ideal for the new moon phase because it enhances focus and emotional balance, helping you set your intentions with clarity and heart. Ylang ylang is often used in aromatherapy to reduce stress and promote a sense of peace, and its energy will support you as you visualize your dreams and align with the new moon's manifesting power. During your new moon ritual, diffuse ylang ylang oil in your space, letting its uplifting aroma create a calming atmosphere that helps you focus. You can also anoint your vision board with a drop of ylang ylang oil, setting the intention that it will infuse your goals with love and clarity. If you're meditating, place a drop of ylang ylang oil on your third eye, between your eyebrows, to enhance your intuition and connect with your inner wisdom. As you inhale its scent, imagine it opening your mind to the possibilities the new moon is bringing, helping you see your dreams with crystal clarity. Journaling is your anchor throughout this entire alignment because it gives you a tangible way to process the energy and insights that come up. During the waning crescent, use journaling to release. Ask yourself, what am I ready to release? And let the words flow onto the page. Be specific. If you're letting go of a fear of failure, write about where that fear came from, how it's held you back, and why you're ready to release it. If you're releasing a toxic relationship, write a letter to that person. You don't have to send it, expressing everything you've been holding on to and then declaring your freedom. During the new moon, use journaling to set your intentions. Ask, what do I want to create? And write down your goals in detail, as if they've already happened. For example, I am running a successful business that brings me joy and abundance. Or, I am in a loving, supportive relationship that makes me feel seen. During the solar eclipse, use journaling to capture insights. Write down any dreams, synchronicities, or sudden realizations that come up, because they're your roadmap to transformation. Let's talk about how to integrate these tools into your daily life, because this alignment isn't just about the big rituals. It's about the small, consistent practices that keep you aligned. Create a morning routine that incorporates these tools. Start your day by holding your citron or hematite, setting an intention for the day ahead. Diffuse patchouli or ylang ylang oil as you sip your morning coffee, letting their scents ground and uplift you. Spend 5 minutes journaling, reflecting on what you're releasing, what you're creating, or what insights you've received. You can also create an evening routine to wind down. Take a bath with patchouli oil, meditate with your crystals, and journal about your day, noting any signs or synchronicities you've noticed. These daily practices will keep you connected to the energy of the alignment, helping you navigate its ups and downs with grace. Finally, let's address the energetic protection these tools provide, because the solar eclipse in particular can stir up a lot of turbulence. The intensity of this event might make you feel vulnerable, as if you're picking up on everyone else's energy or being overwhelmed by your own emotions. To protect yourself, create a daily ritual of energetic cleansing. After your morning shower, visualize a white light surrounding your body, shielding you from any negative energy. Carry your hematite with you throughout the day, and if you start to feel overwhelmed, hold it in your hand and take a few deep breaths, imagining it absorbing any excess energy. At the end of the day, cleanse your crystals by placing them under running water, if they're water safe, or smudging them with sage, setting the intention that they're cleared of any energy they've absorbed. These tools are your shield against the storm, so use them wisely. They'll help you stay grounded, focused, and aligned as you move through this transformative time. The waning crescent, new moon, and solar eclipse in April 2025 are a cosmic call to action. a chance to release, reset, and rise into the life you were meant to live. This isn't a time for fear, but for courage. The universe is handing you a rare opportunity for growth, but you must act now to harness its power. Protect your energy by avoiding crowds and overstimulating environments. Your spirit needs space to process this shift. Spend time in nature to recalibrate, letting the Earth's energy steady you. Adjust your sleep patterns to counteract disturbances. Go to bed earlier and wake with the sunrise. Practice deep breathing and meditation daily to ground yourself, visualizing roots growing from your feet into the earth. The universe is on your side, and cosmic wisdom naturally is here to guide you through every transformation. Don't let this moment pass. Take action, set your intentions, and embrace the change that's coming. I want to hear from you. What signs have you felt? Drop a comment below with, "I'm ready for this shift," and share your journey. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Let's stay ahead of these cosmic waves together. The universe is waiting. Are you ready to answer its call?